Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome to episode 5 of the Road to Tier 92's and Tier 99 prayer series, and also the Drop Challenge series as well. So guys, just a quick kind of update. As you can see, we've got a brand new intro. Basically at the moment, I've got Photoshop for one of my friends. Tom, his friend, kind of gladly let me Photoshop, and yeah, basically I've been playing around with stuff. The actual intro was done by one of my friends and one of my viewers called PVMII. So, dude, thank you so much for the help as well. He's been really helpful with giving me some like tips and tricks for Photoshop. Of course, it's my first time ever using it, so obviously it's a bit kind of like all over the place for me at the moment. But I am slowly but surely learning it. So there is going to be like kind of a lot more kind of changes for YouTube. Because first of all, I really want to get away from Paint. You know, I really want to kind of excel with YouTube, and also if I can get like Photoshop, I can really kind of make it really look artistic and look really kind of like nice to look at from a kind of a viewer kind of perspective as well. Instead of having Paint, I can have like really nice like outro and like intros, and there's a few other things what I want to show you obviously as the time progresses within this video, of kind of like ideas I want to create behind the series as well. So yeah, basically like yeah, so there's going to be some huge changes coming to my YouTube channel, hopefully for the better, and obviously get away from Paint and look at, well, try and make the actual like the videos look really nice and really presentable, and actually look like I've actually done effort into the videos, which I always do. But you know, if I can just add that little extra bit of effort, and you know, I think that will go a long way in terms of how the actual final product of the video actually comes out. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. I'm getting into Photoshop to really kind of push myself to my limits on YouTube and really try, you know, go for it and kind of get in the right direction and really kind of make these YouTube videos look really nice for you guys to actually watch. But guys, apart from that, I hope you guys enjoy episode 5, and apart from all that, let's get into it. So guys, first of all, I'd like to say a massive thank you. Guys, we hit 11,000 followers on Twitch. That is a mind-blowing goal, just to think about that. 11,000 people following me on Twitch. That's crazy. Guys, like, thank you so much for all the support. Like, I'm truly blessed. I can't do this without you, and you guys show me so much love and support. So guys, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. Of course, I'm trying my best to make new content and really grow out my channel, and you guys just show me so much support. And yeah, it's kind of well, I can't put it into words how kind of like blessed and like just fortunate I am to have such great viewers and just like people who stick around for such a long time and support me. It's just like just a massive thank you before the actual video starts. Like, from the bottom of my heart, it really does mean a lot. So thank you so much for the support, and I will try my best to continue to make really great content for you guys. So, you know, you guys show me love and support, and I want to really kind of give back to you guys. So once again, guys, thank you so much for all the support. It means a lot, and hopefully, you know, road to maybe 20k, you know, 15k by the end of the year. That'll be brilliant. But we'll see where streaming goes with it, and we'll just take it from there. But guys, once again, a huge thanks for the 11k. Really does mean a lot, and as I said, I'll try my best to produce some quality content for you guys. So guys, to start off episode 5, so me, Nathan, Tom, and a few others, we kind of, well, it kind of decided to turn into a mass here really, but we decided to go do some Calfight King. I think it was I believe it was one of our normal like Reaper tasks. That's the one I was trying to think of what the name was. Yeah, and basically we turned on loot share, and we basically got a Drygold longsword. Of course, it doesn't go towards our series because obviously it's not in our name. But as we continue through, Nathan managed to get the Calfight King pet, which is crazy, man. I know Tom and Nathan are having a competition on pet, so Nathan, congrats again on your Calfight King pet. So either way, I went to do some Araxor, and this was pretty much my luck. My third ever double chest. Now that is something crazy. Apparently it's like a 1 in 5,000 chance of a double chest, of obviously a hilt and a leg. Like, this is the back to back. So there was obviously when I was doing my tier 90 series, I managed to get a eye and I think it was a top, I believe. I can't remember exactly, but I did have a double chest within that series as well. So first of all, this chest is perfect, personally, obviously the rarity of the actual chest. But the actual top piece, this wasn't actually used for the series here. This top piece was to finish all my spider legs that I had done when I was camping middle for Insane Final Boss, which was over a year and probably a half ago. A year and a half ago, and it's taken me that long to actually complete all the spider legs. But of course the web went to the series, so once again I've had some insane RNG RX or sometimes, so feels good. So yeah, the actual leg, of course this is not going towards the series either, and the reason because I already had it in the bank before the actual series started. I don't want to cheat or anything, and I don't want to get mixed up. But basically, yeah, it sold for 137 mil. Can't complain. So moving on, slightly random clip here, but eventually I managed to get enough XP to get my next farming level, and I did get 115 farming, so 5 levels away from the 120. Slowly but surely getting all these 120s done. Slowly. But either way, we did, well, basically Wi-Fi invited me to do some trio of Rago. This was on purple bomb rotation, and yeah, within the trio, I have not done trios in so long, we managed to get a seismic wand, and Kara managed to get it. It was my first time meeting her as well, and it was a nice team. It just went smooth and there was no problems. Unfortunately, the actual seismic wand for the series, because I need it under my name, it didn't go towards the series, so what I had to do was either put it into spirit shards, but instead of putting it into spirit shards, I did put it into seismic wand shards instead, just so I kind of track how many say if I went to trio Virago again and I got another drop but it was under someone else's name, I can kind of collect the shards in kind of that form just to see how many shards or splits I could have potentially had before I actually had a seismic under my name. So the reason B were doing that is because A, we wanted, obviously for the series, we want to get obviously all the items, but we also want to get them all underneath our name just to make it look a little bit nicer. Plus, obviously if this is the case, we could potentially make a lot more money off this as well. But yeah, the actual split value was around about 60 mil or something, around about that. I can't remember exactly, but somewhere between there. So either way, of course, we're doing the series, obviously. So we're going for all uniques from all the bosses that we currently have on the actual spreadsheet. So of course I did some Armadillo, and I did a lot of QBD as well. So yes, basically my plans were to try and get the kind of the mid-tier bosses out of the way first, because obviously we have this point system, so obviously the top 2 people can get points, and honestly that's the amount of money we owe the others, obviously like Tom and Nathan. So my intentions were, of course I want to do some higher tier bosses myself, but I also wanted to go back and enjoy something like God Wars 1. You know, I've not done God Wars 1 since I was going for Insane Final Boss the very first time round, and I actually love it. You know, it's so chill, I can really talk to the chat and actually get them all involved. And also it's just great for general combat XP and also for effigies as well. Of course I need to get 120 Slayer, so I have been lately putting all my effigy lamps into Slayer, obviously just to get that extra, I think it was like 70k currently because I'm 117. So you know, of course how it adds up, of course I'm going to try and get as many kind of uniques as possible, and obviously, you know, if those effigies do come by, then once again they're good XP. But either way, we did move on and do some more Araxos. So this is the actual first top piece of the series as well. Of course, as I said, the last one was to finish off the actual leg pieces that I had from IFB, but this is my first top leg piece. So once again, we did get a few Bandos items, so a few Armadillo items and a few QD items, but yeah, my first top leg as well to the series, which I was very happy with. So yeah, basically last couple of days I have been really kind of focused on some God Wars 1, even if that was Sarah, if in Armadillo, or even Bandos. I've not tried Zami yet, but you know, these items are so nice at the moment. And once again, another QV drop. Yeah, I think it was a dupe as well, I believe. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, I've just been really camping Armadillo, Bandos, and yeah, Sarah at the moment. Basically, I enjoy Armadillo because obviously at the moment it's really great for money, because obviously invention, even if I do get dupes, there is a couple more items that I need from Armadillo, so we'll get there eventually, and obviously the others will come over time as well. But yeah, I did move over to do some next, and as you can see here, I did manage to get another unique drop, which was a Virtus Robe Top. So of course, back from the previous episode, we did get a Virtus book, and we also got Pernix boots. So once again, that's also nice to see another unique, which I needed for next. And yeah, as you can see, back to some QVD, another unique that I did manage to pick up. So this is just literally just going to be full of drops. Of course, going for the series that we need to get all the drops from unique, obviously all the uniques from each boss in general. So yeah, at the way it's going at the moment, I'm really enjoying the series, But yeah, me and Tom managed to do some duo Greg, and I managed to pull a crest in my name. Feels good. One of those things, I hate Greg. I just need the pet and just be done with it. But yeah, we did manage to do a raid as well. Basically, with raids at the moment, we're taking viewers and just like team things from the Twitch chat and just going for it and just getting kills ready. But yeah, a codex underneath my name, which is always nice to see. And also back to Bandos again. You know, all the drops I'm getting slowly but surely, as you can see. Yeah, so yeah, my streams are kind of all over the place at the moment in terms of Dietera Grotworm. Well, I'll explain that a little bit later on, or I'll show you a clip of what happened. But yeah, I did manage to get a Virtus Robe leg here as well from Nex, another unique. But yeah, currently I'm really enjoying the series because there's so many different unique bosses that we can go to and everything. So I'm actually really enjoying myself. So we did actually, obviously, every Saturday, if you guys don't know at the moment, we are doing boss masses. So this week, or last week I should say, sorry, it turned out to be a Virago, and then the second boss was Greg. So of course a change up here actually as well, because the last couple of weeks has been AOD. Then obviously the way we do it now, the second boss that we have, we always re-roll, so it could be something completely different. But yeah, for some reason here, people decided to go for Virago, which I personally don't mind. I love doing Virago masses. I know there's sometimes a bit of PK in here and there, but you know, apart from that, it is all good and fun. So yeah, we did do some Virago, and I really did enjoy myself. It's something different as well, not just... Of course, AOD is still fun, but you know, it's still nice to kind of mix its stuff up in masses and everything. But yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get any uniques, as per usual, actually. It seems like the last 5-6 weeks when we're doing masses, we just can't get any uniques at any of the big bosses. It just doesn't want to happen. Like AOD and Virago now, just they don't want to drop us any unique drops, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But hopefully this week we can get something. But fingers crossed. If we do, then we do. If we don't, then unfortunately. But yeah, just a couple of clips from Greg. So one good thing about the actual Greg mass was obviously I still need to go for the KC wise. Obviously I need to get pets still, so thresholds are still a thing for me until obviously I get the pet. And obviously we still need to go, well, personally at the moment I need to then get a essence and then 2 laves to actually finish off Greg personally. So yeah, so Greg obviously being the second boss to go, I actually loved it because I did manage to get my 4th threshold at Greg, which was obviously the 1.6k kills. So I think I ended the mass at like 1,599. So a few others just came in to get 1 extra kill with me. So I appreciate that. And of course we do our 10 mil or 20 mil. So 10 mil 2 times every week as well. So these are just a couple of the winners that won, or well, obviously last week. So congratulations to you guys. A massive congrats as per usual. But yeah, as I said, we do a couple of giveaways every week. So yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, back to Bandos. As I said, I've been doing so much Bandos recently, and just God Wars 1. As I said, I've been loving it. But yeah, a couple more dupe items, which I don't mind. I don't mind going dry at God Wars 1, because at the moment it's kind of giving me 200 mil XP, potentially an attack. Fingers crossed. So guys, of course, this week has been the release of the Magister, the new Slayer boss. Obviously the 115 Slayer requirement, unless obviously you boosted it, of course. But yes, obviously the Magister is... there was so much hype around it personally. This is my own opinion, of course. Everyone else is going to have their own opinion. Personally, the Magister, at first it was very, very hyped up in my opinion. The way it actually drops the tier 92s is a bit strange as well, personally. But I don't know. Of course, these are the tier 92s here, which are obviously... So how it works basically is... I don't know, this is why I find it a bit strange and a bit peculiar, because how it actually works for the tier 92s is when you go to fight the Magister, of course, if anyone doesn't know this already, you get... I'm going to probably pronounce this really badly, but yeah, you get Flacturi. I probably pronounced that really badly. I'm very sorry if I pronounce or mispronounce that. But yeah, you get those, and basically you got a chance of either receiving 2, 5, 10, or 25, basically shard scraps or scraps in general. and you need 100 scraps to make a blessing, and then you need 3 blessings to actually add to the tier 82 weapon to make it a tier 92. So yeah, it's a bit strange because obviously we don't know the actual drop like rate yet of obviously the phylactery. I don't know if I pronounced it once again correctly or not, but yeah, so currently when I actually did the Magister, obviously now I've got 100 kills in it. I've kind of stopped at the moment just because I don't want to do any more. Obviously the key prizes are like 1.3 1.4 mil currently at this time, and obviously I don't really have the money for it. Obviously when I get the money I'll probably go back there and obviously continue, obviously because I need obviously the tier 92s for the series now, obviously because that's been an add-on for the series. So of course there's something to add and collect eventually over time. But yeah, the way they've done it personally, because I've known a few people to obviously make profit due to their luck, but there's been a few people that have made some serious loss as well, like 300 mil and everything. So I think this is one of these bosses where you have to get kind of lucky, a bit like Legio's really, but kind of more scaled up. I think the actual weapons are like 650 mil currently or something along those lines. But yeah, I had like obviously it was, in my opinion, it was very hyped up, and the boss itself is pretty cool. Just the way its actual drop mechanics though, it's a bit strange in my opinion, but you know, what can you do? But yeah, over the first day, obviously I did manage to get the 100 KC that's needed for the final boss anyway, and I did manage to get around about 10, I think, 10 flak, or 10, I can't even pronounce the word, I'm not even going to try, but yeah, I did get 10 of those things. I'm just going to call them those things. And yeah, I've got around about 80 scraps so far, so yeah, I'm around about 20 scraps off actually making 1 blessing, but obviously I need 5 more for obviously the main hand and also the offhand. So I did manage to go back and do some more God was one, some more bandos. So we did manage to get a pair of, I think it was Bandos gloves as well, and a God Sword shard. And then I went and did some Sarah, and we got another unique over there, which was a Sarah hilt. So I think so far the episode or the series so far has been going out of control. As you can see here, I'm sure obviously I'm just showing you all of our items that we currently have during the series so far. So one thing I did want to talk about is of course, with how Photoshop is coming along at the moment, of course, I've only into the early stages. I've only had it for a little while so far. But what we're planning to do, one of my friends, obviously the person who made the 2 intros, PVM, he made me basically something that I wanted to kind of create and get into. Because, of course, as I said at the very start of the video, I really want to try excel and kind of progress within this YouTube. And yeah, really kind of get out some really nice content for you guys. So in a shortly it will pop up with a Bandos kind of drop tab. So this is kind of like how I want to see how things like make one of these for each boss in a series, and then as the series kind of end I can show you, instead of having like the actual, I just show you like all the drops like between me, Nathan and everyone, I'll just have my individual drops. But of course I'll link the actual drop tab in the actual description anyway, so don't worry about that too much, so you can see the other guys' progress. But yeah, this is what I wanted to maybe kind of create. Guys, what do you think about this? So here, this is what I was going to create. So imagine like Bandos, and then have it for every other boss, like Sarah, Next, everything, and kind of have it like organized like this. So it looks really nice. You can kind of see like obviously the green is like indicating what I have already for the series, and obviously the red is obviously indicating that I still need to collect. So something along these lines. This is something I really want to create and kind of project with all the other bosses obviously within the series that we still need to go for in the series, like item wise and everything. So guys, just your own personal opinion on this. Do you think this would be a cool idea? Just let me know in the comments, I guess. Just if you think it's a cool idea, I will pursue with it, and I'll try my best to make some really cool kind of like screens like that, and just stuff like that. That's kind of really want to get into, like intro video, like intro, not videos, but you know, intro kind of screens and everything, and outro screens and stuff like that. Obviously the Bandos thing, that's what I really want to get into. So yeah, guys, you have to let me know. Do you think it's a cool idea? Do you not? Just let me know in the comments. If a lot of people say it's a cool idea, go with it. Really kind of progress with Photoshop. I will happily do it and really try understand Photoshop and really work with it and try and get better at it. But guys, apart from that, guys, hopefully you enjoyed episode 5 of the series so far. Of course, we made a lot of progress. Obviously, money towards obviously getting another, obviously what the next goal for me in the tier 92s, tier 99s would be a codex, which would be a mage codex. So of course, getting all these uniques, but obviously dupes and obviously other items that come with it, like onyx bolts and everything. Obviously this is going to add up together. Of course, I'm not going to sell the uniques that I currently have, obviously, because that's the source of the series, but any like secondaries and stuff like that, when I get enough money, my plan is to try to sell all those off and then buy a codex and obviously just buy it from there. So guys, either way, guys, thank you so much for watching episode 5. I really do appreciate it. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, then feel free to drop a like on it. And yeah, guys, like, thank you so much for all the support. As I said, like, the 11k follows, and obviously the YouTube has been growing a lot as well. So once again, guys, very, very blessed for all this support, guys. It really does mean a lot. And once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, then as I said, feel free to drop the follow. And if you didn't, then feel free to dislike it and just tell me how to improve potentially. And guys, hopefully I'll see you guys in episode 6, and have a great day, guys. Take care.